tell you meet around the back. We all know that's a trap. Hey, money low, drug dealer coming off you a stack. We all know that's a trap. You ain't put in no work, but she throw pussy back. We all know that's a trap. Hey, if it fell off, nigga peel off, that's a fact. We all know that's a trap. If a nigga ever tell you meet around the back, we all know that's a trap. Hey, money low, drug dealer coming off you a stack. We all know that's a trap. You ain't put in no work. Guys, you already know what it is. It's another episode of Whose Manz Is This podcast. I'm your man, DSD Major. Yo, what we doing today, man?
Yo, you introduce me?
Oh, my fault. Yo, take it easy, bro.
Yo, JJ, aka
don't get attitude
Soul.
with me.
What's going on?
Don't
But
get
first of all,
attitude.
you being disrespectful. Do you see how beautiful this man is?
You're the only Boricua that don't speak Spanish, bro.
He
Don't
got
make me- I'll cut your ass on
15,000
camera.
bitches on his Instagram. Can you just tell him what's
Listen,
going
let's
on?
cut the shenanigans.
Do you understand?
Don't say all that. Somebody could be listening.
We
no
got
shit.
a
Somebody
legend
could
in the
watch
building,
this.
ladies and
We
gentlemen.
apologize.
We got a fucking legend, all right? Yo, if you ever heard of him, you better check his IG out now. Check out YouTube. We got Bstar to my left.
What's going on, ladies
And to my
We
right.
got Bstar to my left. Yo, Bstar, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good,
My
man.
man, thank you for coming.
Hey,
I
I
really do
appreciate y'all for
it.
having me,
I
man.
see you iced out, man.
Oh.
You making me feel real obsolete right now.
I feel,
You
my
know
nigga,
what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
poor. That's what I'm saying right
Y'all
now.
good,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Y'all
I'm
good.
about to rub some ankles. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, just come on, man. Just give the man some space, man.
Shoot, what's going on, man?
Chilling, man.
We read up on you, man, and I'm really impressed by you. I got to be honest, and humbled. I love your flow. I love your
Most
music,
def.
especially. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
def.
The one thing that I think today that hip hop isn't is simplicity. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have. You know what I'm saying? You're real down to earth. I feel like you always have to keep your feet on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But you are climbing that ladder.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
Yeah.
that. I
You
like
like
how you
climbing
tied
that
that in
ladder.
there. We're gonna touch upon that too. I just gotta say something though. You know I had to troll the IG. I had to do my little investigations before you came.
For
right?
sure.
Right? And I just gotta say this, man. You do look like Kid Cudi. You do. You do, my nigga. You do. All right?
Yo, I done heard Kid Cudi. I done heard 50 Cent. I'm like, 50 Cent?
50
What
Cent?
the?
But you had more muscle? Like, what's going on?
No, like when the baby 50 Cent, like when he was like a baby kind of.
Okay.
People try to say like, oh, you look kind of like a baby 50 Cent,
Mhm.
or I'm like, what?
That's before in
But
the
Kid
club.
Cudi's the main one. Yeah, before that, But Kid Cudi's the main one. I'm just
Hey,
like,
man, Kid Cudi's a superstar.
true
You
that,
about to be bigger than Kid Cudi. No disrespect, Cudi. I'm just saying.
True
Star's
that.
the man, yo.
true that.
No disrespect whatsoever.
Also,
What
let's
up?
kick things off the right way, baby.
Mm-hmm.
We got a round called Rapid Fire Questions, baby. Rapid Fire Questions. You want to
no
answer the
violence.
first one?
Huh?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's do it real quick if you don't mind. So let's see. Stranded on an island.
Oh, shit.
Who would you want to have with you as an artist?
3 albums that you want to have.
Yes.
3 artists,
No, 3 albums.
3 albums.
Yes.
that I want to listen to. Stranded on an Island.
Yes.
Shoot, that's a hard one.
Don't
man. 3
disrespect
albums.
us right now. Please, no.
I'm not trying to disrespect nobody.
Okay.
Check this out.
I'm going to give a little switcheroo.
Album number 1, man, will be probably T.I. Trap Music.
Okay.
I think that's a classic album, like
Talk
really
crazy.
classic.
Talk
Okay.
crazy.
I'm gonna show my age right now. Number
Oh,
2
shit.
is gonna be the Carter 3.
That shows some age.
When
Okay.
I was in high school, the Carter 3 came out, so I feel like people my age got Lil Wayne at like this is like a superstar Lil Wayne.
I think the Carter came out either I was was I,
We
in
were-
high school? I
we
was
were-
in probably in middle school. I was probably in
yeah,
middle school.
yeah, just
I
about.
think we might have a couple years on it, not too much. But yeah, yo, Weezy was running shit.
Yeah,
Straight up.
yeah.
He came in hard. He definitely came in hard.
Hey,
And
yo,
I
talk-
sucked at
yo,
him.
watch your mouth. He came in hard. Watch your mouth, bro. Yo, you talking
Really?
spicy, bro.
Really?
Chill out.
Right now? Really?
Chill
That's what
out.
we doing?
Chill out.
That's what I did. It's not like I was
You got
stroking
a
it.
special guest. You gonna talk spicy, bro?
Let me stroke. You want to help me? Stroke
I
this
got
shit.
I got to scoot
Just
over
stroke.
now.
You gotta scoot over, man. Yo, my dude, man. Okay.
All right.
That's
No,
all
we're
right.
not doing that. Calm down.
What's your
Yo,
third?
whose man's is this?
What's your third?
This your man's?
So,
This your man's?
That's not my man.
All right,
Nah.
cool. Hey, we're gonna take that shit right now. Motherfucker. Damn.
Number 3, let's go with.
First of all, I'm
Take
very
your time.
excited that he can actually count to 3. I
Take your
can't,
time.
you know what I'm
See?
saying?
You see you?
I'm just
See
saying.
you?
Let me see.
Mm-mm.
Number 3, I'll probably give it to Outkast,
Okay.
Hey,
and that'll
okay.
be Stank on You probably.
Hey, I know you like to think it. Don't stand, but I am.
Yeah, that's
You
a
don't need
classic
that.
one.
Yeah, that was horrible. Don't
You
do
can
that
ride.
again.
You can ride to that all day. You know, that's jams.
I'm gonna need you to stop insulting me for the guests.
I don't fuck with you.
Bstar, man. What subgenre of hip hop do you least care for?
Subgenre of hip hop.
You know, we got trap, we got drill.
Oh, I already got the answer. I know this don't mean no disrespect to nobody.
Talk your shit.
The emo trap,
Emo trap.
the emo rap.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that, to my knowledge.
Tell us about an emo trap artist or something like that.
You got people like Lil Peep. I don't know. I'm from LA. It's like honestly, XXX is like XXXTentacion. That's kind of like the punk rock meets like trap rapper.
Okay, I know where you're going.
That style, that lane. But XXX did it very well. But a lot of them, it's just like the same style. Like
it's repetitive bullshit.
It's very repetitive, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know,
just by you bringing his name, like I never even thought of him as an emo trap rapper. But just by you mentioning his name, I'm listening to his sound. I'm like, okay, I see where you're going with that.
Like I said, he's one that did it well. The ones I'm talking about, the ones I'm referring to, are like the very like generic ones. Like they all literally sound the same.
Off topic question, real quick. On topic. What genre would you put yourself into, or would you not put yourself in a specific genre?
Southern hip hop, Southern trap. Yeah,
it's interesting. We're gonna get more into that later too, because I noticed you got a song with Lil Boosie. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, man. Tweety's fire, bro.
Yeah, we just did 1 million views on that, man.
I peeped, and I noticed he's a Southern rapper, so I'm thinking, does this dude have Southern influence? Because I'm listening to your flow too, and I'm like, it got a little Southern twang to the way you say your words, your rhetoric, and whatnot. Right. So I'm like, I gotta ask you that question. Like, do you draw from a Southern influence?
Yeah, no, I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida.
Copy.
I moved to LA as a teenager. When I graduated high school, moving to LA was like what I wanted to do with my life.
Gotcha.
So what you see now is like me living my dreams. But I grew up in the South. I'm from the South. I'm from the country.
So let me ask you this real quick. Back in your time, right? When I think of the Southern rap, especially Florida, Flow Rider is definitely big out there, correct? Was he influenced you at that time, that age when he was hot or not?
No. Flow Rider was more EDM rap.
Okay.
Like the real club stuff, like the house meets rap. He did a lot of that, and he did it really well. Flow Rider is one of the rappers that I could say like ran his lane.
Yo, I was not expecting him to come out and kill shit like that.
Yeah, he killed it. Yeah, Flow Rider is like, as far as rappers go, I don't think nobody in Florida ever sold more singles. Like, Flow Rider got millions of singles sold, 100%. Like ridiculous 100%. Numbers.
100%.
So yeah, now Flow Rider, shout out to him.
You got a card in your hand, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna go for the next one, which is which artist are you most compared to from others, not yourself, from others where they tell you?
T.I.
For real?
T.I.
That's a big ass compliment.
How do you feel?
It is a compliment.
It definitely
is a compliment. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you feel about that comparison in totality?
In totality, it's like it's a 50-50 because it is, like he said, a big compliment because T.I. is like a hell of an artist with a hell of a catalog.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's an insult to me because I really want to sound like myself. But if you ain't never heard me before, you have to compare me to somebody that you heard.
I hear you.
So I can't take offense to it.
But you still gotta talk your shit. You gotta let people know.
For sure. Yeah, I ain't T.I. I shout out to Dude, shout out to Dude though. He's definitely one of the best artists ever out the South, I feel like, in my opinion.
And he's done very well for himself. Because when T.I. came out for me, I was in middle school, you know what I'm saying? And now to seeing the stature that he is, having black excellence to show you who you are. You know what I mean? What? And he started to bring him out with the first track he came out with. That's where I knew him from. You know what I mean? But to see how he is now as a successful businessman now,
right.
I can see where you're coming from, but at the same time, when you do take his comments, like, man, like, he can pay that kind of track for myself and that kind of reputation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I can see 50-50. You know what I mean? Again, it's never a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's never a bad thing overall. You know what I'm talking about?
If y'all watching and y'all lost track, we talking to Bstar. We're not talking to T.I. We're not talking to Flow Rider. We're talking to Bstar. He's his own man. You feel me? He sounds like Bstar.
Not talking to
So put some respect on his motherfucking name.
Sure.
Thank you.
In different areas.
Okay. You dancing now?
I am.
Okay, you want to get to the questions and cut that shit?
I was just being light-skinned. I apologize.
Okay.
I thought y'all Millie rocked out here.
Oh,
wow.
you about to...
No, I ain't gonna Millie rock.
I'm gonna leave that.
No, fuck that.
I can't dance.
Absolutely not.
You about to make me look like a fool.
No, thank you. That's disrespectful. No. We know Millie rock and shit.
You see?
No, thank you.
We said we weren't gonna do it, and you did it. You know?
He did it.
You see?
He did do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got a symptom called Puerto Rican. Sometimes I can't shut the fuck up or like control my movements, so I apologize. I'm sorry. Asshole. So
that's what I gotta deal with, people.
This is a good one for you. Which producer would you like to work with in the future?
Jazzy Faye.
Hey. ¿Por qué?
Because boy, I want to make some real classic shit. Like I got Tweety. I feel like that's a classic.
Yes. And
I'm working on an album. I need one more classic, and I really want it to be something for the ladies. And Jazzy Faye, he could put that real.
He has that kind of touch.
He has that touch. Yeah.
That's a fact.
For some classic, something for the ladies, like not just I don't like making music that's just like here today, gone tomorrow. People ask you like, why don't you make a song about coronavirus? Because when coronavirus over, it's gonna be right. The song gonna be over. But I like to make music that can last and be classic. And
I never heard of that before actually. And just right now, make a song about coronavirus. I mean, we are living in a very unprecedented time. You know what I'm saying? So that actually would be kind of go with your idea. But I'm just thinking like in the future, you never know. You can't really knock that. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. The problem though is sometimes when you make songs like that, people think like if you jump on a trend, it'll help you. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna keep it straight.
Keep it funky, man.
But sometimes when you jump on a trend like that, when the trend go out, you go out with it. Fact. And that's it. So you were known as that guy that made that coronavirus rap song one time. It was real cool. But all your other serious stuff that you was like putting a lot of work into, it don't get the attention that the masses got from that corona. And your thought is hoping that, well, they'll see this coronavirus thing and they'll spill over.
Right.
It usually not really. Don't happen like that.
Some people have good intentions with it, you know.
Right.
They might make a song, they might make an album based on a moment or a movement. They feel like, oh, you know, I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Like this has a good purpose. But you gotta do things for yourself. You gotta come up with your own trends, your own movement, your own moment, so to speak, and make that be lasting.
Absolutely.
So I feel what you're saying. You wanna have something that's timeless.
Now, the only exception to this rule though is if the thing that is the trend or whatever is meaningful, like the Black Lives Matter stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And like, you know, with the marriage equality and different movements that have happened that are about like something, you know, real, you can make a song about that. Because even after whatever happens, it'll be like like a trophy almost in time to say like, I as an artist stood for something instead of just making a bunch of party records.
Facts.
That's facts. That's
absolutely not
facts.
To harp on it too much, but like you could tell when somebody's making a song about a movement or a moment and it's genuine. And you could tell when somebody's just trying to cash in and get more followers. Like the freestyle that LWOULD put up.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard it.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's crazy. Yes,
it's good.
In our second episode, we was talking about BLM, and then one of the reaction videos we did was LWOULD freestyling about what's going on in today's time, current times, and how the Black community is feeling and stuff of that nature, and how we compare lives from the white man doing the same shit that the white man does when the Black body is different circumstances and different consequences. Right. And it's crazy. But actually, to stay on topic a little bit, get off topic. How do you feel today about the BLM movement?
The BLM movement right now, man, I think we got them right where we want them, and we just need to keep applying the pressure. Nothing don't happen overnight, you just got to keep applying that pressure. But now we kind of have people's attention. I'm starting to see murals go up in places like New York. Like I'm walking past in the white neighborhoods and I'm seeing Black faces painted on walls, and I'm like, it just feels different. It feels different. I don't know.
It does feel different.
When I was a teenager, Trayvon Martin got killed. I lived in Sanford. He lived in Sanford. We always in Central Florida.
Home for you.
Right. So our fear, he was 17, I was 17. So our fear was like, or my parents' fear was that me, my cousins would go out and hang out like we always did, and one of us might not come back.
That's a fact.
And the police wouldn't care. Because the police didn't kill Trayvon Martin, but they didn't care that he died.
Exactly.
That was the problem.
Wow. So
that's why Black Lives Matter is that's why we say it like that, because it's like, do you care, man? Do you care? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like we got them where we want them, man.
Also, and one more thing, not to harp on it too much, and I'm gonna reel it back in, but talking about things that are timeless and things that have a purpose and a meaning. I noticed that you visited the Martin Luther King Museum.
Yes. And
I'm talking about things that are timeless. I didn't even know Martin Luther King won a Grammy. So you kind of put me on game on your Instagram.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's definitely educated right now.
I could tell just from that. I could tell your music is not about just clubbing or bitches and no disrespect or drugs, anything like that. I can tell you got meaning behind what you do. Yeah. Because you care about other shit to even visit a museum like that.
Absolutely.
So I fuck with you for that.
We'll even get into that because Tweety even has a meaning behind it. Even the party records, there's meanings behind everything.
So there's a deeper meaning behind this song.
Absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Really? Let's wrap up rapid fire.
Let's do this last one. Okay. All right. What song have you heard that you think you could have bodied? It could be in a classic. It could have been something that a lot of people don't know about, a certain beat, a certain track.
Talk spicy, man. Talk spicy.
It could be anything whatsoever, from Jay-Z to Luda. Any track that you must have been like, damn, if I had a chance, I would have
had me on that joint.
That's hard. That's a lot of songs.
Right?
I think one of the beats that is like the hardest beat I heard, and I was like, I would have killed that shit. That Shabba Ranks beat.
Hey,
That shit is hard.
Shabba Ranks.
That beat is hard.
That shit is hard.
That shit is hard, man.
I think you're bad versatile too with your flow and your
right,
style.
exactly. You can speed it up and slow it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me not being an artist, if I could have had your talent, both of y'all, I've always wanted to actually rap on the song "War with God" with Ludacris. I always loved that track. I felt that the lyrics behind it, stuff like that, was always very touching because I've had times within my time, my trials and tribulations that I wanted to have a war with God. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just being angry with my life and stuff like that, and just go in the ring with him, and just get my frustrations out. And I've always wanted to have my mix into it.
I'm sure a lot of viewers can relate to that shit too.
Yeah,
I mean that's when you draw your influence from songs and albums and artists that say stuff that has meaning. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the beat can make you feel something too.
Yes.
Like especially
Yes.
as an artist as yourself, you hear that beat like
Right,
you know,
right.
do damage. You feel me?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
You being both artists, let me ask you something. Do you guys feel the same as in if you don't feel the beat, like if it doesn't do anything to you, you can't write to it? You first.
Nah, I could probably write.
You could write something to it?
That's a true artist right there. He's saying he can write to anything.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Boosie. Hey, I made a song better. Just put me on it. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I'm gonna turn it into a hit. Yeah.
That's confidence.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's confidence. You know what I'm saying? And that's being real too. Some people would be like, nah, I don't have it. What about you?
I gotta say, I gotta take a page out of Bstar's book because I draw from a feeling. When I hear a beat, I'm like, if I don't feel it, I know my flow or my lyrics are not gonna be strong enough to, it's not gonna be something that I want to put out there. It's not gonna have that punch. You know what I mean? So I gotta draw some influence from Bstar because he has that. He's saying, man, even if I'm not feeling the beat, my words can make you feel something. So fuck the beat. I'm gonna make you feel something with my message.
That's facts.
I saw a video one time where like somebody said something like that, and then the producer made like a terrible beat, and then he was like, "Go ahead, rap." Not like that, but I'm saying like if it was like a reggaeton song or something, like anything, as long as I listen to it enough, I'll get the vibe. Every beat got a vibe. Whoever made it, whoever the producer was, he was probably sitting there rapping while he was pecking it out. So everything got a vibe to it. You just got to catch it. That's all.
All right, so we're gonna get into a little more in-depth question. Even though the rapid fire was kind of in-depth, that's just how we roll.
That's facts.
That's how we roll.
Oh, bitch, you can go first.
I thought he was talking to me.
Who the fuck is he talking to, bro?
We're friends. We're friends.
Yo.
Don't worry. We're friends. This bitch ass nigga.
Whoa, he looked around like,
So,
whoa.
I almost checked the plant, my nigga. I lift the leaf up. Who the fuck is this nigga? Lift my jewelry up, like, oh my, under my gold is this?
No,
nigga
I'm talking about this
That's my
bitch ass
leg.
nigga right here. You, this bitch ass nigga.
Man,
Fuck out
yo,
of here.
we live together, you know.
Yeah, wild,
You
man.
ain't escaping.
Okay, you look a burnt cum stain.
I got one for you. I'm gonna ignore that shit.
Whatever.
Who or what influenced you to become an artist in the first place? And before you answer the question, you've been rapping since you had no facial hair and short ass hair. Like I said, I went on your IG, bro.
Yeah.
I seen everything. You've been rapping for a long time. And I see the growth, literally.
15 years old.
And
Ladies and
you as an
gentlemen, he's
artist.
been rapping since 15 years old. Say
Right.
that shit right now.
So who or what influenced you to become an artist? Who made you want to pick up the microphone?
It wasn't a person. It was just like me and my cousins, like at school, beating on the tables at lunch. All the black kids go outside. We all freestyling at lunch and stuff like that. I think we was always like rapping and stuff, and I played the drums. That's really what got me into rapping.
Okay.
I played the drums as a kid.
Snare?
The whole drum set.
The whole drum set.
He's a percussionist.
Yes, I played the drums for a choir.
I apologize. Please don't fuck with
You
me.
can walk away. You can walk away and come
No.
back. Get
What?
you a refreshment. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass a refreshment. Look at you. This bullshit. Look at this honey barbecue bullshit.
He is honey barbecue for
Right?
real.
Can I sit down?
Man, sit your ass down, please. Thank you. Yeah, you fucking up the podcast, bro.
We're still friends.
Whose man is this?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know who that. Oh, he left you hanging. I got you.
We starring Bstar right now. I'm just a substitute. You know what I'm saying?
This is our signature shit. Can you please?
that.
Can you please?
Yeah. Okay.
That's our
That was
It's
some
corny.
real like Wayne's brothers, like we're brothers.
Happy
Or the Will Smith shit when he go.
That was some real '90s sitcom style.
I noticed you said something in your answer. And I'm intrigued because, like I said, I'm an artist myself. Do you freestyle?
No,
You don't freestyle?
not really. Oh, when I'm writing, I freestall.
Okay. I was just curious.
When I'm writing, do you freestyle?
I love freestyle.
Oh man, I think it's a New York thing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think New
can
Yorkers
say that.
love freestyling, bro.
Love it, bro. I like talking about bullshit. Like rap about the bottle right there, rap about the lights. Like I'm talking about bullshit.
We'll cut it like we'll just like cut the shits and just like freestyle like that in the car or something. We'll be, you know, high or just, you know, that's like some southern shit. But like whenever we like try to make a song or like, you know, doing some shit, we always like sit down, we write it out, you know what I'm saying? Unlock, tighten lines up and shit, say clever shit and all that.
I'm not gonna lie, writing is a talent in itself, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yo, people that can sit down and write a song, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I admire them because I can't personally do it. I don't have the discipline to sit down and put words on paper. Mm-hmm. So you got a talent for that.
No, that shit, yeah.
Like, you're making dope music. It's translating into dope music.
I appreciate it.
You know
I gotta definitely check it.
We recently had an event when it was, you know, nice little pool party, hanging out with just BSing and shit like that. And there was another rapper that was there, and they challenged him, and they went at it, you know, with a little bit of drinking and eating and stuff like that. And
I think it's some New York shit. Yeah,
just a little bit of marijuana,
a little bit of that influence,
just a little bit, just a little touch.
JJ, man, hit him up with another question, man. Let's see what we got for him. What's under that card, bro?
Let's see if I can still read. Okay,
let's see.
I can still read. All right,
Hooked on phonics?
A little bit.
Okay,
exactly. You know about hooked on phonics?
Who don't know about hooked on phonics?
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Don't look. You're the only one with lower intellect.
Shall I walk away again?
No,
I can sit down.
Can you read the question?
To my dads. Anyways, how did the song Tweety come about?
Hey,
that's an interesting thing. I mean,
for sure.
That was a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, man, I had a buddy in high school that was like a huge Boosie fan. And somehow, man, I don't know, he got cool with Boosie and like cool with Boosie. And I reached out to him because I had the record. I had made the record. I had created a whole concept of mine. And when I listened to it back, I had a whole song. Listened to it and I was like, nah, I need to put somebody on it. So started looking around for people or whatever. Reached out to a couple of my cousins and they was like, you got to put Boosie on that, bro. Like the beat, everything. Wow. Especially my nigga Artboy 360, man. He the one told me like, hey, bro, you got to put Boosie on this thing.
Shout him out again for the people.
No, my boy Artboy Productions. Artboy 360, Artboy Productions on Instagram, and make sure y'all check him out. He definitely working on that behind the scenes stuff for the album and stuff, like executive producing and stuff.
Salute.
It's gonna be fire, yeah.
Keep doing your thing. We fucked with you.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
So I reached out to him and I mean the rest you kind of see. Like Boosie was with it. Boosie, like I said, that's kind of like I'm grinding to be at that level where like it's just like, hey man, I do songs. Sent Boosie the record. Saturday, flew in Sunday, it was done. Like I came to his house and he was like, I already got the record done, man. You ready? I came in and listened to it and it was just like fire.
Boosie looked like a real nigga, man. Like just from looking at his interviews, like he seemed like he got a good vibe to him.
Everything he said,
how is he as a person?
All that interview stuff, all that's real, yeah. All that hospitality, all that like inviting people, yeah, man. Like I flew into Atlanta, he called me from the airport, like, you need me to pick you up? I was like, nah, I got a whip. But I'm about to slide over there right now. All right, man, come to the house. But it's like, so, I don't know, celebrities don't really tell normal people that type of shit. So I don't know, Boosie, like, I don't know, he different, bro.
You know what it is? I love it when somebody, because he has a status.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
He has a big platform.
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
It's good to know that he knows that he's still a human being. And so are you.
Facts.
And he's not holding his status over you. So he's treating you on his level.
I think it's the southernness, man. I think it's just that southern hospitality, man. And he got a lot of family. I think family really do keep you grounded.
And he take care of his family.
And he take
like,
good care of his family.
Recently, he has a lot of kids, but he take care of his kids. You know
I seen the kids there, everything. It was like real, like, oh shit, like this the Boosie family right here, like, oh shit, like.
A little bit off topic to lead off with that. I want to ask you, who keeps you grounded? What your team? Like,
That's a great question.
Who keeps you grounded as a human being? Because sometimes it's hard. Some people, not saying it's you, but there's many celebrities that we've seen through the years that their head gets big and all of a sudden with everything else and they lose track of where they are 100%. And all of a sudden they hit the ground. As fast as they came, they leave the industry just like that.
I'll probably say my dad. My dad, he my whole life, my dad was very humble. Like even when he spoke very softly. You know, he called it meek, like, you know, and so I kind of like take that from him and like nobody really like arrogant people. Like even if you are a celebrity, man, like I don't know, like nobody like a douchebag. I'm gonna keep it like y'all talking now. Like that's why I don't wear AirPods, man.
Y'all ain't gonna lie, that's some douchebag shit.
Come on, that's why I don't wear. Shout out to Apple, but that's why I don't wear AirPods because it's just like. I don't want to be that guy. So my dad, he definitely keep me grounded and like we working, like you said, we climb up the ladder. But we're gonna be real human with it, and we want to connect with people and make real fans. You know,
Just piggybacking off of what you said, man. I might have fact you chose your dad as a person that kept you grounded. And it's funny you say the word humble because when I was a teenager, not to go off too far off topic, but you know, I was giving a lot of trouble in my parents and shit. So my dad was like, "Yo, do you know the definition of the word humble?" And honestly, I did not know the fucking definition. I looked at him in his face and I said, "I don't know the definition of the word humble." And he said, "When you find out, that's when you're gonna change. And shit is gonna turn full circle." And I'm a grown ass man now, and I know the definition of the word humble. And we had that conversation now. And guess what? We can relate better now because we're both grown men. And he's seeing me, you know, be humble and live on my own and do shit for myself. But I'm using humility to prosper. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's the best. I'm gonna keep it real with you too, bro. I don't know, for some reason, all them niggas always be piping up shit. Like you said, they always go out. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be that nigga like piping up shit, and then niggas be like, niggas have me on YouTube like, Bstar, where is he now?
That's facts. That's the worst look.
You treating a little flip like that. I'm sorry, bro.
They ain't about to have me like that, bro. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep it humble, man.
Game over. That was my shit though.
I'm gonna keep it humble, bro.
I'm gonna
keep it humble, man.
Absolutely.
Oh man,
you on that?
May I?
You may. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You in your bag today?
I am.
Yo, Bstar, man. You want to jump this nigga out?
All right, look, I'm a humble, non-violent guy.
We can take his ice. He don't deserve to be an ice.
You know what the thing is? I'm light skinned. That's
say it.
Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, Nigerians are beautiful. Yeah.
You're in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, you can mediate.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Just mediate right there.
I'm chocolate brown. I'm actually Dominican, believe it or not.
Are you?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit. This nigga fooled the shit out of me.
Do you understand our audience just got wet?
The minute he started dancing and shit. I said,
we just got an extra 50,000 views because you just said that. You were not looking for attention. See, now you're just a liar. Everything he just said, he lied. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, don't ever call him a liar. Can you say liar in Spanish? You the Spanish looking one here. Can you even say liar in Spanish?
Nigga, we both Spanish.
I hope you can.
Yes, but I know how to say it.
I know how to say it too.
Huh?
I was about to say, I hope you know how to say it.
I'm fake Spanish. Anything else. Don't even worry about it.
You know what's funny? We could go to bodegas and Spanish restaurants and I'll order the food in Spanish.
Damn.
They be looking at him like, hey, papi, que lo que? ¿Cómo está, loco?
Nigga look at them like, huh?
He be like, yo, Leon, what the fuck they saying, bro? He be like, nigga, can you order order? What the fuck?
What was that?
Can you order
Where
my
you got
food?
that from?
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Bstar. You see how we be, Marlon. We get on time.
No, y'all, we having fun,
look,
man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the fuck we do it at the Who's Man's Is This podcast. We just talk our shit, all right? This ain't no regular interview. We family here. We talk our shit and we do what we do.
Straight up.
You at home, Bstar.
Straight up.
What's your biggest challenge with hip-hop?
The gatekeepers, man. Shit. I don't know. The biggest challenge with hip-hop.
Because you've been in the game for a minute. People might not know, but you've been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, it's probably just relationships. You have to build relationships.
100%.
No matter how much talent you got, man, you got to build relationships.
100%.
One thing I also gotta say real quick is, don't mean to cut you.
No, you
cut the shit out of this nigga. I was about to. What's your problem?
You know, I got a right here.
Yo, finish your point so
I will fuck you.
Oh
up.
no, that was into my thought.
I don't give a fuck.
No, Bstar, you don't gotta.
Go ahead.
What? Nah. One thing I wanted to say though, go fuck yourself. Anyway, what did I say about it? Honestly, one thing that's hard about it is now we're getting into this platform. Is first of all, because of responsibility that you did not sign up for. Sometimes, you know what I mean. And another thing is, you're constantly creating bridges. You're constantly trying to let me help you. Scratch your back, I scratch mine kind of situation. And it's very consuming, especially the energy in your body and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes it can be very overwhelming. What do you think?
Yeah. I to piggyback off of what you just said, even with the people like reaching out to you for stuff, yeah, rap is one of those genres that like I think people just think that it's so easy. So I feel like maybe my biggest problem with hip hop is just that, you know, sometimes people kind of dilute it a little bit.
Absolutely.
I don't follow.
There's my answer.
What do you mean diluted?
Like, I don't know. Sometimes like if you're working with people and you're really trying to keep it hip hop, they're trying to like kind of water it down a bit. So you have to kind of like when you're collaborating with someone that's not strictly hip hop, like if you're trying to cross over a bit, you know, sometimes you got to really give in, you know what I'm saying?
To get what you want later on, right?
No, just to make a song. Sometimes.
Just to make a song.
And not to go too long on this topic, but you don't ever want to compromise yourself and your sound.
Yeah,
right.
That's
right.
facts.
If you see that they're too far left of what you're aiming to do, my suggestion would be to, you know, hey, it was nice meeting you. I'm not sure if we'll be able to make the song right now. Politely shut that shit down. You got to.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I said relationships are probably a challenge, because then from there it's like you probably don't have that relationship. Even if you said it nicely, you probably don't have that
It
relationship.
is what the fuck it is.
It is what it
in
is.
the music industry, it's the same in the real world.
True,
You know what I'm
true
saying?
that. True
And
that,
some
yeah.
people can't take criticism. They
Facts.
just can't take. It's like, I
Talking
don't
about
think we're a good
criticism,
fit.
You talking too fucking much. Let's keep the ball rolling, my nigga. You see that? You see how I do my shit?
Well, that's dad. I'm God. You know what I'm saying?
You call him daddy?
No. Yes.
Wow. You see?
Yes, I did.
You see, he said it.
No.
Right?
Yes.
Why you smiling though?
Thank you, Bstar.
Thank you for pointing that out. Exactly.
You made me
Bitch.
laugh, Bstar.
Fuck you mean. Exactly. Take that pillow, bitch ass nigga. Fuck over here. Ho. Damn right.
I'm having fun now. I'm loosened up. Now I'm in the podcast now. I'm in the vibe now.
Oh, okay. This is actually, that's a good one. How do you deal with writer's block?
Writer's block. You gotta walk away from it sometime. If you write now and you just like you can't get nothing else out, sometimes you just gotta step away from it. Go grocery shopping or something. Go handle your daily errands and stuff like that. Come back to it later.
Is inspiration easy for you to grasp sometimes? If you're taking that walk, like sometimes we have writer's block, you go, maybe something that can inspire me and I can just no, it has to be just clear your mind kind of thing.
I mean, if you're writing a song about like the strip club and then you go on like a walk down the street, there probably ain't nothing outside to inspire you about the strip club.
I don't know, a pair of titties can help me out.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like nice
I ain't
titties.
gonna lie, you got a little point right there.
Maybe. But then how you gonna talk about them? Like, them titties was bouncing down the street.
I saw some titties on the side.
I
I saw some titties on the sidewalk.
Right.
I asked my nigga where the club at. I'm from the PLC. You know, stop right there. I don't rap about strip clubs.
You know what? I'll buy that real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Nigga, please. Got a laundry card in here, too?
Straight up. Gone. Swiped.
Bstar, my man. How has hip hop influenced your personal life?
Confidence wise. Hip hop, like especially like right now, like doing the hip hop and stuff like that. It kind of help you transform. Like when you climbing up the ladder, you feel it on the outside. So hip hop has definitely helped me transform in that aspect. And just like, I don't know, man. Hip hop is that shit, you know. So when you having a bad day, I have a hip hop song for a bad day. I have a hip hop song for a good day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could turn some Tupac on and like hear some real conscious shit on a conscious day when you're driving or something. So hip hop has taught me a lot, even especially now that rappers are starting to educate people. So yes. I'm like getting game from rappers. Nipsey, especially Nipsey. Nipsey gave a lot of game. 50 Cent gave a lot of game.
Nipsey, man.
Yeah.
Victory Lap was fire, by the
way. Oh yeah.
Fire.
And as usual, just like Michael and Aaliyah, Luther, they were gone too soon. Definitely too soon. You know what I'm saying? They were very influential. Sometimes they even hit their peak. And it's just it's sad. And Nipsey too is just like I didn't know. I got to be completely honest with him. I wasn't aware of who Nipsey was until he died, unfortunately. And he was such a you did. And he was such a heavy influence, especially on just younger minds. And he really was like the type to some dudes, they grow up and they never come back to the hood again. He actually stayed and he was actually putting his money into his community and trying to make it better. And for somebody to snuff out his life the way they did, it was some pussy ass shit. And it really is just like
that's a whole nother longer segment.
Yeah.
And Bstar, like I said, you welcome to come anytime. We're not done yet, but you welcome to come back anytime and just shoot the shit with us.
Yeah, please.
No, for sure.
If you'd like to. Whenever you're in New York, I don't care. Tri-State area, come through whenever you want.
No, hell yeah, for sure.
We got one more question before we get into a crazy fun segment that we got. But JJ, hit that last question for us.
All right, cool. Let's see. Take us through your writing process. How does an idea or concept become a song for you?
Facts. I need to know, bro.
All right,
we got some hits, bro.
So now we're gonna talk about the two that we've touched on in this interview.
Mm-hmm.
Tweety is like real life. That's why I was saying that like inspiration, it usually comes from inside, you know, and it usually comes from like something I've lived through or something like that. Everybody done dealt with a side chick situation.
Absolutely.
Everybody done dealt with that. But then I kind of took it to the level of like exactly what was happening. You know, I done been that dude with that car with the little Apple CarPlay, and the side chick hit the CarPlay, and your girl sitting in the passenger seat, and she looked right at the dash, like, and you trying to hit the steering wheel end call button before the name comes. So like Tweety was like that. Like I was giving my real experience, you know what I'm saying? Then Boosie brought in his experience, and we made it a hit. But
That sounded good together, by the way, man.
It's
an effortless blend, bro.
There's sometimes some rappers can't complement each other too well. Sometimes you actually did it pretty well. You know what I mean? And that's hard to do.
That.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
Yeah,
Yo,
I really
check out
that.
Bstar on YouTube, man. Check out Tweety, bro. Yo, shout out your YouTube so people know exactly.
Oh yeah, on YouTube, man, at Bstar's World. Just type in Bstar Tweety.
Facts.
And you'll see it.
And check them out on IG too.
Bstar's World on IG, Bstar's World on Facebook. Everything, all the socials are at Bstar's World.
The man got over 1 million views already, man, for a reason. So go check it out. Comment, and subscribe. Don't be a fucking hater. If you want to dislike, that's still a stat. You can hit the dislike button. If you want to,
we don't fuck with you.
We need your haters, right?
You ain't shit.
Haters, bro.
We got Bstar with it, and you still be hating? Yo, you wanna kiss my left cheek, my nigga? This one right here, right over here. Kiss my ass. That's all I gotta say. All right? It's nice.
You see, we be
sanitized. No corona.
We be trying to run a mile, right? But then this nigga want to do a 1.5.
You damn
that's
right.
When we have a problem.
Yeah. You damn right. Okay. I'm running a 4.4, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Kiss my ass.
Your boy running it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
your boy running it.
Jesus Christ.
Forrest Gump all the way.
Run, Forrest.
Your boy running.
Damn right. It's okay. We're gonna say a prayer. In the name of Lord Jesus,
I just pray for him, Lord.
I lost my conscious will to control myself. I do apologize.
We're gonna have a little fun, right? We're gonna have a little fun. We've been having fun though.
No, hell yeah.
We're gonna have a little more fun,
man.
Right?
Let's do it.
We got a segment called Banger, Trash, right? Okay. So we got 3 songs. We're gonna give Bstar this marker here. We're gonna ask him a song, and he's gonna write his answer down on his clipboard, and he's gonna review it. And there's no disrespect to the artist or the song. We just keeping it funky out here in the streets.
Damn, Skippy.
Okay?
About to hit me
now, the first song.
Career already over.
Cross my goddamn leg. I ain't even flexible out here in these streets. Laugh Now, Cry Later by Drake.
Laugh Now, Cry Later. You ready?
I'm ready, man.
Are we showing the camera?
Yep.
Yes,
3,
sir.
2, 1.
Oh, you got it too? This nigga. Okay, so Bstars. And that's what we going with?
Yeah. For Drake, I've heard a lot better.
You've heard better. Okay.
That's why.
I got you.
I'm a real Drake fan, you know what I'm saying? So like
huge. Yeah, me too.
I be really listening for like them like bangers, like career changing bangers.
Everything Drake touches out of here. You feel me? So I be listening for that.
You like
too.
Tootsie Slide? You be out there sliding with it?
Nah, I don't be Tootsie.
You be out there sliding with it, bro.
Nah, I don't slide. I can't slide.
He was probably dancing behind me. I felt like he was
right.
I don't slip and slide. I don't water slide.
We are friends.
I don't even look at slides. I see a slide in the park. I said, no, Jesus. I go by the monkey bars. They can get my calisthenics going. You feel me?
Cut real quick. My bad. I have a question for you too. I just need to get one of my notes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Excuse me. You're supposed to be prepared. This is called professional.
I don't fuck with you. Shut up.
Anyways, while you getting whatever you getting, I'm gonna ask Bstar another.
You Wesley Snipes in the face looking ass bitch.
Oh
Bstar,
shoot!
you don't want me.
You got it.
You
got
look like
you
a
with that,
fucking
bro. Come on, you gotta come back good.
Antonio Banderas looking motherfucker.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
Y'all hit and laughed in the goddamn.
That was good.
That's what I
You
do,
couldn't
man.
come back weak off of that. That was good. That was good.
Did you find your question? Did you find your song?
I found my shit. What I had to
It's
go
a
on.
song. Are you sticking to the banger track?
I'm sticking to whatever the fuck I'm doing. I'm a grown ass
Okay.
man. Stay over there,
Please
bitch.
go.
Stay over there.
Number 2. Oh, be careful with that.
Damn right.
You see?
He dark too. Come on.
Hey,
Bruh.
that, can you see
Come
him
on,
too?
bruh. Come on.
I
we
see dead
can't-
people.
We can't be saying
You
stuff
cut-
like
you cut
that.
my ass.
He's comfortable. Yes. we found a new host.
Bstar.
You can leave. Bye bye.
It's Bstar. All right. I'm gonna do this one real quick.
Taco with Mandingo. That'll be the new. All right. Sorry, y'all.
Nah, don't apologize.
For all those,
This is
all
what they
those
want to see.
young kids out there admire me. I apologize to y'all. You know, it's not how I normally am. These two got me out of character.
No, we didn't. Don't blame us. This is you.
The
next one we got
now,
is,
now you apologize. Let me get the bar of this. Real quick.
we got WAP by Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh my god, I gotta say something about this.
Bstar, what are we doing? Talk to us. Banger, trash, and what do you think? Like, comment down below what you think of these two. I see his answer already. JJ, what are you writing, old soul? What are you writing?
Yeah, I mean, I wrote a whole paragraph on that,
Right?
bro.
Over there writing literature, nigga. God damn.
Excuse me, my height does not require me to do shit.
We got another. I gotta resort back to.
Ooh.
My cousin got a whole segment of her podcast too about that.
I'm just saying.
Oh man. Hey guys, also quick side.
You're being nice.
Check out whatever I want to say
nice.
podcast, okay? Whatever I want to say with the number 2 in there. Whatever I want to say podcast. It's dope. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anyways.
I'm gonna say why.
Yeah.
I said and because I thought Meg Thee Stallion could have went harder.
Okay.
Cardi, she always like do her thing, but like we're not even gonna talk about the song. I'm just talking about the rapping. Meg Thee Stallion should have started. Like even if Cardi did the verse or whatever, Meg Thee Stallion should have started with the first verse and she should have went harder. She should have killed it.
I politely disagree. I don't disagree with the end so much, but I politely disagree with the order because Meg Thee Stallion is the better rapper, so I feel like she should be the one to conclude the song. You feel me?
Not on WAP.
Nah.
Cardi out-rapped her on WAP.
Okay.
And that was a problem for me.
I gotta listen to it again. I'm not gonna go against you.
It's not about WAP. It's about when you listen to the rest of Meg Thee Stallion's catalog. When you listen to the rest of
again?
when you
You said
I
Meg Thee
started thinking about Meg. I got tongue tied. I apologize.
That's okay. It's a short thing too. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We know this.
When you listen to her catalog, she could spit,
Facts. She can.
and she didn't spit in WAP.
Hold on,
Okay.
Meg.
You think she
Meg.
diluted it like what you referred to earlier? How some artists like they kind of dilute what they really do. Or you just think no excuse, she just didn't come home.
I don't think it was her lane.
Copy that. I mean, she's talking spicy. That's spicy.
She talks spicy, but not Cardi spicy.
Okay.
And I think that Cardi took her in a place that she don't belong. She don't really rap like that. She don't really talk like that. She say nasty stuff, but not that damn nasty.
This literally the song is wet ass pussy. Like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which
So when I was listening to her verse, I was expecting her to say something really nasty, and she never did. She just kind of like rap.
This nigga said be nastier. Meg, be nastier.
No. It's not about. It's just about the song. Yeah, she should have been nastier in a song.
I got something to write down
about that. I just don't think she did it. I don't think she took it there, and that's why it's an and for me because I was really listening to the song from Meg, and I didn't hear it.
I can't knock that. JJ, what you got over there, bro? I don't know if you guys can read that. I'm not gonna read it out loud. I refuse.
I'm not gonna read it out loud either.
What's poppin' remix Jack Harlow? That boy can spit now.
What was the words I could have chose?
Banger, trash, and oh shit. For real?
We'll turn together. 3, 2, 1.
Hey. Okay. Porque.
You said a remix, right?
Yeah, remix.
The Baby, Tory Lanez, Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah.
100%.
People don't think Tory Lanez can rap, but
No, he can rap.
he was the best rapper on the song.
Yeah.
His verse was the best.
I mean, you're not gonna talk about Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion in the same podcast.
Oh,
like
no,
that.
no.
Not right
Oh,
now.
no.
We're gonna leave that alone.
Not
Meg,
right now.
Meg Thee Stallion, I hope you're
Uber,
doing all right.
apologize.
Thank you. Please and thank you.
Hope you're doing
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
I hope you're recovering good, Meg.
For sure.
Love and praises. We send them your way.
But yeah, they all spit. They all went hard. Even Jack Harlow, they all went hard on that track. They all did their thing.
That white boy could spit, boy.
I don't know why they put Wayne last like that though. That's fucked up.
I mean, it's Wayne.
I feel it.
Right? We're not gonna even ask you why you put fire. You just copying off him. So we can know you.
I'm just saying, like he looks very fresh and he looks amazing right now.
Also, I don't know about you, man, but I enjoyed having Bstar on the podcast, bro.
I enjoyed being here, man.
Thank
Thank you.
This was a blessing in disguise, man. Actually, I have one more thing I need to do. Especially when it comes to the collector you're on. They actually did a little interview on
This
you
nigga
also.
pulled out a
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
composition
so one thing I
number.
wanted to, it said that hip hop had helped you with your maturity, right? But they also said they compared you to Jesus. Let's bring that out there real quick. So, quote, like Jesus himself, there was a long period of awakening that propelled B into a different realm of thought and took many years before he recreated himself into the artist he is today. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah. So what they were talking about is
My boy losing up the show.
Yo, you know
Yeah,
that. You know
okay.
it's gonna be lethal. You know it's about he's oiling
Like
them
about
shoulders
building
real
that.
quick.
I
Guess that fire.
I guess the reason that he said that was because like there's like that period of time when if you're biblical, in the Bible, Jesus was like a child and you saw him and read about him and then he just disappears and then he shows back up in like his 30s or something like that. So I was doing music as a teenager, doing music. I moved to LA, did a couple more songs, and then like there was just like a blank space where I kind of went black. But honestly, man, I had to grow up. I moved to LA when I was 18, and a lot of people don't realize, like, at 18, you're not an adult. You're not grown. I moved 2,500 miles from my parents, and I just realized, like, shit, now I'm, like, on my own. Like, you know, like, now I'm on my own. So there was just a lot of, like, lessons. The music had to take a back seat because I had to live. I had to survive, you know. I had to grow up, really, because I could have been surviving, but I was immature. So somebody asked me, like, what's the biggest thing you've learned, like, doing music and like, you know, moving to a new city and everything. And I told him discipline. So that's where that period of time, I had to learn a lot of discipline to become who I am now and be so serious about my art, you know.
Even the way you speak, you can tell there's a lot of discipline, a lot of maturity. You're very grounded. Just in the way you talk and in your music too. I mean, the way you deliver your stuff, your lyrics, everything, man. You can see it. You see the growth. You know, I don't know you from before, but wherever you came from, I can see that there was growth.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And this is for all you other artists and upcoming rappers, singers, anybody out there. Take notes from Bstar and see the person that he is. You know, check out his IG. Look at his history a little bit. You can see the growth and you can take a page out of his book. And I just want to wrap up on that note and say, you know, I appreciate you for coming, man. You came a long way, all the way from the West Coast. You feel me?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Soul, man. Take us out, man.
Just want to say it was an honor meeting you, man. And we support you 100%. If you have anything you need, please don't hesitate to knock on our door. You know what I'm saying? Because we need men like you, because you are persuading a lot of minds and you are doing it the right way, which we need to do because there's a BLM movement, there's a coronavirus. We need more positivity, and you're directing that. I know it's probably not a bigger scale as you think it is, but for us, we look at you that way.
For sure.
You know.
Right? I appreciate that.
You already know DSD Major, JJ, aka Old Soul, and of course, my man Bstar, man. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You be safe, man. Thank you so much. Well, we out. See you till next time. Peace.